Welcome back, thanks for joining me. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. I am Baz. We are heading off back to the supermarkets now. I've just done a re-review of a perfect draft beer, but this time supermarket stuff. It's been in the fridge for a while. It was from Tesco's, and it's a collaboration beer between Buxton and Omnipollo. And there we go. I'm just going to show you the can quickly, because I can't remember exactly what it's called, and I've got to turn it. It's an original Fruits Forest Ice Cream Imperial Stout, coming in at 10%. 440ml can, not cheap, £5. Again, £5 if you're paying £5 for a beer and it's good and it's worth it, it doesn't matter. But I will say this is the first one I've had of the collaboration beers they've done. I think they've done about 3, maybe 4, could be wrong. A lot of people have reviewed them and I don't think they've really lived up to that £5 price tag. So we'll see what we get with this one. All the labels tend to be pretty much similar. They have that kind of, I would say, a dog poo with legs kind of picture on it, just with a different colour label. So we'll get it open. I don't have an Omnipollo glass. I don't have a Buxton glass. So it's going in the channel glass. We'll crack it open and see what we get. Fruit of the Forest ice cream. I'm expecting it to be fruity, stouty, quite sweet, lactosey, and that's about it really, I guess, and a bit boozy maybe. So let's get her into a glass and see what we get. Let's hope it's all right, isn't it? I mean, hopefully it'll be worth the £5. Does look quite gloopy. Hopefully it'll be worth the £5. And if it's maybe not, let's just hope it's drinkable. That's what you want, isn't it? So, beer in a glass. When I was pouring that in, it looked pretty gloopy to me. Looked quite heavy. There is absolutely no light getting through there. That is as black as night, as black as Newgate's Knocker, and as black as black. We've got just a sprinkling of head on top there. You can see it's just a dusting of quite dark tan sort of colour head on it. Can't see any carbonation. I'm not expecting too much. So we'll give her a swirl and see what we get on the nose. Yeah, it doesn't smell bad. I'm not really thick. It smells thick. It smells heavy. It smells imperial stout, malty. I'm going to say a little bit of chocolate. Fruit Forest ice cream. For me, there is no inkling of any. Certainly no lactosey kind of ice cream sort of smell. There's maybe a little bit of a dark fruit aroma, but I wouldn't say it's jumping out at me. Just smells like a little bit of a boozy stout. So let's dive in, give it a try. Cheers. Okay. Let's go in again. I don't think it's too bad a body. It's quite creamy in the mouth. I don't know if it's got lactose in. It's got blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, red currants, black currants. There is barley, oats, wheat and lactose. You do get that creamy sort of thing. So hopefully that would be sort of the oats as well as the lactose. More sort of like the lactose is probably giving it that sort of creamy sweetness, if you like. And the oats are probably, they'll be doing the body work, if you like. Body's quite nice. Smooth. Soft in the mouth. Little to no carbonation in there. You'd expect with being 10%. Now, Had a few mouthfuls now. You get that sweet, easy drinking stoutness to me, not so much of a bitterness to it. Little coffee hints in there, little chocolate hints. You are getting that, all them sort of currants in there. There's a little bit of a tart edge to it, which is quite nice, I think. Tart edge is more on the back. I would say you sort of, when you taste it, you get the sweeter side of the fruits. The back end of it, you're getting that sort of like tart raspberry sort of thing, or blueberry on the front, the sort of tart raspberry sort of thing on the back end. The flavours work, I think. I think the flavours work in there for me. They do go together, dark fruits and this sort of beer. 10% is nowhere, I would say. Certainly not taste-wise. You certainly don't get no alcohol sort of burn or anything. There's maybe a slight warming going on the more you drink. Maybe the only sort of downside to this for me is that sweetness. I like it, but there's just something there, and I think it's maybe that sweetness. The more you drink it, that sweetness seems to come to the forefront, and I think it's maybe just that sweetness that doesn't quite sit right for me in this beer. Now, excuse me, that could be me, but in general, I don't think that's a bad beer. Decent body, smooth to drink, decent percentage. It does what it says on the can. It's an imperial stout, you know, so you got the percentage here, so that's the imperial side of it. You are getting that fruit of the forest. There is a creaminess to it. Is it worth a £5? I would say it's worth a £5, but is it one of the best sort of imperial stouts you can get for a £5? It's not one of the best imperial stouts I don't think you can get for a £5, but I don't think it's a bad beer. I think it justifies the £5 with the taste, the body, the alcohol and all that. So yeah, a mixed bag. I think some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate it. Probably more people are going to hate it than, but I don't mind it. That's all right. Would I rush out and buy it again? That's the big answer. No, I wouldn't rush out and buy it. As long as there's Roaster Coaster at £3.50 in the supermarkets, I'd probably head to that one all the time. I think this is a nice beer, but it still doesn't live up to Roaster Coaster for me. So, Buxton and Omnipollo's original Fruits Forest Ice Cream Imperial Stout. Is it worth a go? I think so. I think if you like an impy stout, if you like them reasonably sweet, I think you'll like that. I wouldn't particularly say you're being ripped off. So yeah, if you like them sort of beers, give it a try. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment, like the video, feel free to subscribe. I'm just over 90 away still from the 2,000 subs, so please subscribe because it'd be lovely to get there, and I will bring you a nice special beer for that 2,000 sub review. That's it. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night. It's Friday tomorrow. Get in there, my son, and I'll leave you all in peace. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you again on another one. Cheers.